So you guys remember Cuties, that incredibly disgusting film that Netflix bought that basically consisted of softcore child porn? It received a lot of rightful backlash as well as pissed off a lot of people. I talked a lot of shit about the film as well as a bunch of other YouTubers and other people on social media. The controversy went so far that even members of Congress were calling out Cuties and demanding that Netflix is to be investigated. It's pretty much universally agreed upon that this movie is a disturbing monstrosity that did not need to exist. The only people that I saw defending Cuties were either pedophiles or people who just did not watch the movie, and allegedly Netflix lost $9 billion in revenue since the release of Cuties, and despite all of this, Netflix continues to defend the movie. They see absolutely nothing wrong with the film and are standing by it at all costs. I don't know if Jeffrey Epstein secretly bought Netflix before he died, but there is something going on behind the scenes if Netflix thinks that Cuties is perfectly okay despite all the backlash that it got, and it seems like Netflix is now facing criminal charges and is being indicted for Cuties, and honestly it was only a matter of time before legal action was taken against Netflix, and they 100% deserve it. Anyways, a grand jury in Texas is indicting Cuties and pursuing legal action against Netflix because, quote, the complaint alleges that Netflix knowingly promoted visual material which depicts the lewd exhibition of the genitals or private area of a clothed or partially clothed child who was younger than 18 years of age at the time the visual matter was created, which appeals to the I don't know how the fuck you say that, interest in sex and has no serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value. Now, there was a statement released by the Tyler County District Attorney's Office on the indictment, which I am not going to read because it is very long, but I will put it up on the screen so that way you guys can see it for yourselves. And Netflix has responded to this whole controversy and continued to defend this movie, saying, quote, Cuties is a social commentary against the sexualization of young children, a spokesperson for Netflix told Fox News. This charge is without merit and we stand by the film. It's pretty weird and kind of scary that Netflix is still defending Cuties even considering how horribly received the movie was. It has a 2.8 out of 10 on IMDb and a user score of 0.8 on Metacritic. The goddamn Emoji Movie has better ratings than Cuties. And that is honestly very, very sad. Now, I'm not counting the movie critics that reviewed Cuties because they were most likely paid to say good things about it. It's either that or the movie critics were just straight up pedophiles. Anyways, it's just shocking how far Netflix is willing to go to defend Cuties, especially now that there is legal action being pursued against them. And this whole situation gets a lot worse for Netflix because the Parents Television Council has called for Donald Trump, aka the President of the United States, and the Department of Justice to launch an investigation on Netflix for Cuties and a pattern of behavior. Now, the program director of the Parents Television Council did put out a statement talking about this, saying, quote, we are ultimately asking for the president to instruct the DOJ to investigate Netflix not just for this film, but for its pattern of behavior, said Melissa Henson, program director of the Parents Television Council, a nonpartisan education organization advocating responsible entertainment. We hope to get Netflix to be more responsible and refrain from sexualizing kids for entertainment going forward. So it is not looking good for Netflix whatsoever. This controversy has now gotten so bad that the United States government is potentially going to get involved. At this point, Netflix is fighting a losing battle. The smartest thing that they can do right now is just give up. Just be like, you know what, you guys were right. Cuties is a messed up film that should never have existed. We never should have put it on our platform and we are deeply sorry and we will be removing the film as soon as possible. But no, they'd much rather defend Cuties until the very end. They'd much rather be investigated by the government than simply remove the movie from their platform. But I don't know, we're just gonna have to wait and see where this whole controversy goes. And yeah, it is not looking good for Netflix right now, and I highly doubt that they're gonna make it out of this whole controversy unscathed. And that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.